Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
David Beckham has been accused of placing beehives on the boundary of his £12 million country mansion in a buzz-off message to nosy snoopers. Furious locals fear they could come under attack from swarming insects after the former England captain installed 2 new hives next to a public footpath near his home in Oxfordshire. Neighbors say the positioning of the structures defies public safety advice, but could provide a nasty sting in the tail for gawking passers-by. The new hives are said to be 500 yards from the group of 9 existing beehives Beckham has kept on the other side of his land since 2021. The former Manchester United and Real Madrid star developed a passion for the hobby during lockdown and last month told how he had compared beekeeping tips with King Charles during a visit to the monarch's Highgrove home. But one local said of the latest development, "It feels like a pretty strange thing to do. It feels like he's trying to get people to avoid the footpath. Otherwise, why put them so close to the footpath when he has at least 2 very large fields to the north and south of the house to put them on?" It is not the first time Beckham, 49, has had a run-in with neighbors since moving into the Cotswolds bolthole with former pop star wife Victoria and their 4 children in 2017. Last year the A-list couple were accused of trying to build a road across a public footpath in order to construct a greenhouse on their estate. They had previously come under fire over plans to create a huge lake in the grounds of the country pile. The Beckhams are said to have become frustrated by the constant rubbernecking of locals, ramblers, and guests at the nearby Soho farmhouse private members country club taking long walks. They are said to have gone to great lengths to grow trees and re-landscape the earth to block the view from the public footpath to the Grade 2 listed barn conversion. The family have spent tens of thousands of pounds doing up the property, which has a sauna, safari tent, and football pitch. The entire estate and all its buildings used to be visible when it was first built, but now, especially in summertime, it has become largely hidden. The neighbor, who asked not to be named, said, "It's funny really because they seem to think locals spend their whole time obsessing about what they get up to. We really don't. We couldn't care less. It smacks of massive self-importance." The Beckhams are the epitome of the DFL's, down from London, crowd which has completely taken over this area. The new hives recently appeared more than 330 yards from the family's home. They are just feet away from a public footpath running along the western reaches of the property. According to Allergy UK, there are many species of bees in Britain, but only the honeybee commonly stings, and it is usually beekeepers, their family or neighbors who get stung. The reaction most people experience after a wasp or bee sting is pain, discomfort and redness around the sting site, with swelling that may increase over a few hours. However, there are some people who may develop life-threatening allergic reactions, called anaphylaxis. There are approximately 10 reported deaths from wasp or bee sting reactions every year. Beehives are usually kept in special areas known as apiaries. Beekeeping experts specifically warn owners not to keep hives near public footpaths in case the bees attack unwitting passers-by. The British Beekeepers Association advises, avoid placing hives facing onto a neighbor's property or near a public footpath. The National Allotment Society, whose patron is King Charles, also advises that hives are best sited away from other plot holders, paths, and public roads. The organization adds that bees should also be encouraged to fly over high hedges, fences, or 2-meter screens around the hives, especially if their flight path crosses a footpath. The society also states that the beep's contact details must be displayed on site. It adds, if someone on your site is allergic to bees, please do discuss your plans with them first and take their medical needs into account. Rural ecology experts Halpin Robbins, of Taunton, Somerset, are even clearer on the issue of public safety. They tell beekeepers, each person is different and reacts in a different way to bees. Some people like them, some indifferent, some against them.